in South Carolina, we have a lot of wetlands. We have all these rivers and tributaries that really make their way pretty far up the state, up to the middle of the state, up to Columbia, South Carolina. So though we might have, you know, a shorter coastline, it's exponentially increased by these different waterways. So right on the coast, we'll be paddling through our salt marsh estuary. But if you get farther and farther inland, you get into those fresher water areas, and that's where we have our bottomland swamps, right, where our alligators like to hang out, and our tupelo and cypress trees grow.
So the natural thing for a lot of kayakers to do is you're going to want to pull themselves through the water, right? You put that blade in the front and you pull with the bottom hand. You put that blade in the front and you pull with the bottom hand. That's what seems natural for a lot of people. But what you're going to really want to try to tell yourself to do is be pushing with that top hand and twist with your torso, right? So act like you're going to do that forward stroke, put that blade way up at the front, and you're going to take that top hand, push while you're also pulling and twisting. So that's going to be your perfect kayak stroke, is that push, pull, and twist all together. Mostly the pushing and the twisting. You're still going to be pulling a little bit, but that's just going to be able to help you last a lot longer for this entire weekend.
The intra-coastal waterway, that boat highway that we see going through this whole map, goes all the way up to Maine and all the way down and around to the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be using that to paddle out to Capers Island, and Capers Island is where we're going to be staying. So this area is the longest stretch of undeveloped coastline on the eastern shoreboard, and we're going to be hanging out down at the south end. Our belongings will, as long as everything's pretty secure inside the kayak or in the cockpit, then we'll wait for you.
I'll go ahead and... There you go. Beautiful.
Right. Oh, you guys made that 10 times easier.
Yeah.
Got sea legs.
Bada bing, bada boo.
Work that skirt, Sean. It's a good look. Oh, I missed the woo girl.
And Bulls Island is the largest island of Cape Romaine. Lots of different eco zones that we'll be walking through. That's where we'll probably see some alligators. Got some fresh water over there. But just to give you an idea of Cape Romaine, Not only is it part of this really long stretch, it's also one of the most important places for sea turtles to nest. Usually they're not over here.
This one I've heard is out quite a bit.
Quite a bit?
Yeah, especially on days like
Have
today.
people been calling?
I don't know.
I think it'll just give it some time.
But I kind of feel like we're going in the direction where we'll be heading.
Yeah, usually you want it to go on its tail side, but this guy's like, no.
Well, I mean, the good news is he's gonna
Turn
run
around.
towards water. Oh yeah.
Put my shoes in water.
Yeah, you just want to give him some space. He's very much sprawled out. Anyone needs a... You know what? And this is a wax myrtle we're running into. It's really good for keeping the bugs off you. Yeah, it is.
He's like, I'm going for the last one.
We'll see you later. I see you, by the way.
No, I smell you better. I guess it's a good thing.
It's better than what I saw. Anybody want to hold it? No. I want him to stop holding my boat. He's spicy. I brought your finger closer to the glove. Alright, should I put her down?
I do. I know from experience.
Yes. Let it go. Let it go. Maybe I'll get it to the... Okay.
Just let her have the roller.
And I made a sacrifice. Alright. That's what she wanted to
What
do.
if she's underwater but still holding on?
Yeah.
Oh, because you had your life vest in your hand.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
David gets to catch things. We got most of it. We got most of it. It was a little bit stronger before than I intended there. Last night we talked about the shrimp and grits and their history, where they came from. So from the Gullah Geechee, and this is another Gullah Geechee meal. And so this is things they would have been able to grow in their gardens after working a full day on the plantation in the heat, as well as things that they could catch, and the scraps from maybe the lesser desirable parts of a hog, and that's what we've got here. But also we have Low Country Bay, Old Bay. We like to say Low Country so many times, but the Old Bay, it has a nice story behind it as well, and it's thought to come from the kitchen in the kitchen houses. So after they made the dinner for the plantation owners and the guests, then it would be time to make their food. And spices at that time were very expensive, and so instead of being able to buy spices, they would have gone into the kitchen, most likely sweeping the spices off the counter and maybe even off of the floor, and combining all these different spices together to today make what we call Old Bay, which is just an assortment of spices. Even if you tried to read the label, it's just like, nope, lots of spices. That's what it says. So that's kind of the history, or the history I've heard for our Old Bay. And I like
What's up? Oh, it was great. Great few days, yeah. God bless the crew mothers.
Don't let me out. Boom.
Last it up, please. I can't feel like
Almost less than that. You can actually.
Ah!